Let's be honest, Lebaran isn't just about ketapot, family gatherings, and asking awkward life questions. It's also about those quiet moments when you finally get to rest, grab your phone or TV remote, and binge something really good. And if you're a K-drama fan, early 2026 has honestly been delivering hit after hit. But here's what I want to know from you before we dive in. Are you the type who watches light romance during holidays, or do you go all in with intense thrillers? Because this list has both, and some of these dramas might seriously surprise you. Undercover Miss Hong. Let's start strong with Undercover Miss Hong. Because, wow, this drama didn't just do well, it dominated. With a peak rating over 13%, it's one of those shows that makes you question how far someone would go for justice. We follow Hong Kong-bo, played by Park Shin-hye, an elite financial inspector who ends up going undercover using her younger sister's identity after a suspicious case turns deadly. And honestly, the whole living a double life trope can get repetitive, but here it feels intense and personal. What I really liked is how the drama mixes corporate corruption with emotional stakes. But let me ask you, if you were in her position, would you risk your entire identity to uncover the truth? Because I'm not sure everyone would. Boyfriend on Demand. Now switching gears to something more modern and a little bit too relatable. Boyfriend on Demand. Starring Jisoo and Seo In-guk, this drama taps into something we don't talk about enough: emotional burnout from love. The story follows a webtoon producer who signs up for a virtual dating service after being hurt in the past. And of course, things get complicated when real-life feelings start creeping in, especially with someone she sees every day. This one feels very 2026, doesn't it? With AI, virtual connections, and blurred lines between real and digital relationships. Personally, I think this drama hits close to home for a lot of people. But I'm curious, do you think virtual love can ever replace real connection? Or is it just an escape? Can this love be translated? Then we have Can This Love Be Translated? Which might sound simple at first, but it's actually layered with emotion. This drama follows a translator and a rising actress whose paths cross unexpectedly in Japan before fame changes everything. When they meet again as colleagues, the tension is real. What I love here is the idea that love, just like language, can be misunderstood. Timing plays a huge role too. Haven't we all had that one person we met at the wrong time? This drama really makes you reflect on that. And I want to throw this question to you. Do you believe that if two people are meant to be, they'll always find their way back to each other? To My Beloved Thief. Now, for fans of historical dramas, To My Beloved Thief brings something fresh to the table. Starring Moon Sang-min and Nam Ji-hyun, this isn't just your typical sejuk. It follows a female healer who secretly becomes a thief at night to help the poor. Already interesting, right? But then comes the twist. She gets entangled with the Grand Prince, and somehow, their souls get swapped. Yes, it's that kind of drama. And surprisingly, it works. The chemistry between the leads is one of the biggest highlights. I personally think this drama stands out because it balances humor, romance, and social commentary. But let me ask you, do you enjoy fantasy elements like body swapping in historical settings, or do you prefer something more grounded? The Judge Returns. Next up is The Judge Returns, and this one is for those who love redemption stories with a twist. Imagine being a corrupt judge who suddenly wakes up in the past before all the bad decisions were made. That's exactly what happens here. The main character gets a second chance at life after being betrayed and killed. And honestly, this drama hits hard because it forces you to think about consequences. If you had the chance to redo your life, would you actually make better choices? Or would you fall into the same patterns? The high ratings say a lot, but what really keeps people hooked is that constant tension between who he was and who he's trying to become. Pro Bono. Then there's Pro Bono, which started off quietly but ended up becoming one of the most talked about dramas this year. Starring Jung Kyung-ho, the story follows a top judge who suddenly changes paths and becomes a lawyer fighting for the underprivileged. What I love about this drama is how it highlights social inequality without feeling preachy. It's emotional, it's frustrating at times, but it's also inspiring. Watching someone give up power to actually help people, it's rare even in fiction. But here's something to think about. Do you believe people can truly change, or is it just circumstances that make them act differently? Taxi Driver 3. Of course, we can't talk about high-rating dramas without mentioning Taxi Driver 3. This series just keeps getting better. With Lee Jae-hoon and the Rainbow Taxi team back in action, the drama continues to tackle real-world crimes with a sense of justice that feels both satisfying and intense. What makes this season stand out is how it pushes the characters emotionally while still delivering those high-stakes missions. And let's be real, there's something very addictive about watching bad people get what they deserve. But I want your opinion. Do you think shows like this cross a line sometimes? Or do they give viewers a kind of justice we don't see in real life? The Art of Sarah. Finally, we have The Art of Sarah. And if you love mystery and plot twists, this one is going to mess with your head. Starring Shin Hae-sun, the story revolves around a woman whose life is full of secrets, to the point where even her own identity becomes questionable. When she's found dead, it only opens up more questions instead of answers. This drama is the kind where you think you understand what's happening, and then suddenly everything flips. Personally, I love dramas like this, but I know they're not for everyone. So tell me, do you enjoy stories that keep you guessing until the very end, or do you prefer something more straightforward? So there you have it, 8 high-rating Korean dramas from early 2026 that could easily fill your Lebaran break with everything from romance to revenge, fantasy to reality. But now it's your turn. If you had to pick just one to watch first, which would it be and why? And more importantly, are you watching alone, or are you forcing your family to join you too? Let's talk in the comments, because I feel like everyone's watch list is going to look very different this year.